Hello everyone, this is KingslayerKoshy and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Fog Edition. In this part we're dealing with the backyard at night. Only this time with with zombies. We've always been dealing with zombies. What I meant to say was with fog. And this level is a pain in the ass, mostly because of the fog, because you can't figure out how you're supposed to deal with how you're supposed to really plan attacks, or you're just kind of hoping that something good, hoping that the plants you have will be enough, but the shrooms aren't very reliable. I have to use a squash to get rid of that zombie. But yeah, we gotta deal with fog, and it's a pain because you don't know which zombies are coming from where, and it's just a real pain. And they give you a specific set of plants for you to work with in order to deal with it, but honestly, because you're doing it in the daytime, like, these plants are... Well, actually, one of the plants that we're gonna get is insanely situational. So much to the point that after this level, we are never going to use them again. Because in the survival mode, like I said, they only emphasize the daytime section, not the nighttime section. And because of that, there's no fog, which renders one plant completely mute. Which plant that is? We'll find out later. But right now, this isn't anything special, it's just another nighttime section. The only difference is that you gotta deal with zombies. The only row that's actually manageable to deal with is the top row, because we can actually see the zombies. Like, if they have like a hat, especially if they have like a really big hat, or defensive, because you can use that to pretty much get rid of, because you have to distinguish where it is in relation to you. And this is a special kind of zombie. I hate these zombies. They are the Jack-in-the-Boxes. I hate these guys. These are my least favorite zombies in the game. Well, second least favorite zombies in the game. The least favorite zombie is yet to come. It's only this is my second least favorite, because the thing is with this zombie is, if you don't have a good setup by the time it gets close to your plants, it'll eat a couple seconds, and then afterwards, if you don't kill it before the Jack-in-the-Box comes out, it'll explode, and it's essentially gonna do a cherry bomb effect, removing everything within the 3x3 square that it's in, which is a real pain in the ass. Hang on for a second, Sorry about that, sorry about that. That was the sound of the bathroom. I was gonna go use it, but then afterwards my urge to go kind of disappeared. But anyways, with the end of this wave of zombies, as soon as that comes, And fortunately, I was gonna say I wasted a squash, but no, it actually did come in use at one point. But of course, off screen where I can't see anything. And with that, we get a very useless plant. The Plantern. Which is a plant that I really don't like using. I'm only going to use it for this level just to show off what it does, but I don't like using these things, and outside this level there is absolutely no reason to use them. Basically what it does is it clears up the fog so you can actually see what the hell is going on. And the good news is if you place it in a specific area, you can actually save yourself a lot of space. But there's another plant that we'll get that'll pretty much just completely mitigate the need for the Plantern altogether. Pretty much making you wonder why we have it in the first place, because its sole purpose is only to deal with the fog. That's it. The next plant that we're gonna get will also deal with fog, but it also has a secondary effect that actually makes it somewhat useful against certain zombies that we haven't seen yet. I guess on the mention of shrooms, mention of plants, I guess one thing I neglected to talk about was the sea shrooms, which are basically the equivalent to the mini shrooms. You plant them in the water and they'll just sit there and shoot away. They have the same range as the mini shroom, unfortunately, so that's something you gotta work around. But they're free. You can plant them and you'll pretty much be ready to plant them. They're free and they pretty much just do the same job as mini shrooms. So when you have the chance, you really should be planting them. At least to start out anyway. Which I'm not doing a very good job of. Of course, because it's nighttime, it takes an eternity to get some friggin' sun to roll in because of how the nature of the sun shrooms and the fact that it's nighttime. But anyways, yeah. If you plant the planter in the specific place where I planted it, you can see everything. Of course, there is a reason why it's cheap as it is. It's easy to eat away. It's easy to eat away. It's as cheap as it is because it's easy to eat up, and it's just overall not fun to deal with. See, I gotta deal with no sun. Having no idea where the hell any of the damn zombies are. It's just unpleasant. Yeah, when you have to dedicate... but dedicating a spot specifically to deal with the fog, with a plant that can't even protect itself, it's really lame. It's a clever plant, but it has no secondary effect. So it's just pointless. Yeah, I'm just about finished up with the sun shrooms. I should be putting down the last one. Well, actually, I'm prioritizing fume shrooms, but yeah, there we go with the last fume shroom in place. I can finally start getting rid of the back row of mini shrooms and start putting in fume shrooms. But yeah, I'm prioritizing whatchamacallit, fume shrooms over the planterns because honestly, the planterns only do so much. They only help you to see, and it's only useful really if you rely on explosives, which I do to some extent. It depends on the explosive. I mean, you could say I would rely on it because I have the Doom Shroom. Yeah, stupid checking box on me. If you kill him before, he gets to, pop out the jack, then your plants will be safe. Otherwise, the 3x3 grid worth of plants will pretty much disappear. And as you're probably wondering, like, why am I moving up the planterns farther and farther up? And basically, what I'm doing is setting up a 3x3 wall of fume shrooms. Eventually, set it up with tall nuts, and then just have those do the work for me. Because the thing with the plantern, or not planterns, but the fume shrooms, is that they can only reach up to, I believe, 3 spaces in front of them. Actually, 4 spaces. They have a very long range, which is why I like these things. And this is another plant that has a special property that if you get the purple version, there's a purple plant that requires you to have a fume shroom ready that basically creates an omnidirectional fume shroom that spews out the acid in all directions, which is extremely valuable. But yeah, at this point in time, the only thing I truly have left to do now is just pretty much put down the tall nuts and just sit back and relax. I mean, the only thing I would really want to use the planted for is to figure out where the leftover zombies are so I can use a Doom Shroom. But I'm using a Doom Shroom. I pretty much will kill anything and everything that gets in the way. It's pretty hard to miss with the Doom Shroom. Just look at where they're shooting and use whatever explosives you need to get rid of the opposition. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Am I correct in my theory? Oh no, it actually can reach, well, it can well, 4 can hit 1 zombie at once. It's just that it's not very effective to do that because one of them will eventually get eaten until we get a certain plant, which is actually pretty good. But we'll get to that later.